So today I'm going to talk about this little girl right here. Her name is Kaulani, and Kaulani in Hawaiian means resting place. At least that's what it said in the Hawaiian dictionary when I just looked it up. So, basically I wanted to tell a story about Trouble Tree. Have you guys ever heard that story before? Well, the story goes like this. Oh wait. Oh good. Yay. Hi Dan, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, Doug is watching. Yay! Hi guys, how are you guys? This is exciting. So I'm going to tell the story about the Trouble Tree. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this one before, but it's a really, really good one. So this man would come home from work, and every single day, like around 6 o'clock, like clockwork, he would take the tree that's in his front yard and just kind of touch it like this. And then he'd walk into the house. And he did that every single day, and his neighbor would look at him and be like, my goodness, what is that guy doing? He'd get out of the car, park the car, and then go like this to the tree, like he was touching it, tickling it. And so one day the neighbor got up the gumption and was like, what are you doing to that tree every day? He goes, that's my trouble tree. And he said, what's a trouble tree? And it's basically, he said, every day I come home from work and I've got troubles. I've got the stress from my job, I've got my boss, I've got my career, I've got all of these problems that really don't belong at home. So I take those troubles and I just leave them on the tree. And when I wake up in the morning, I go over to the tree, tickle the tree, grab my troubles back, and I go off for my day. And that keeps my wife happy, my children deliriously happy to see me, and I'm able to really separate between the stress of my work, yay Charles, hi, and the family life that I want to live, the people I want to share my life with. I don't need them to be absorbing all of my stress and frustration, right? So anyways, the story was very impactful for me. I listened to that story probably, gosh, I don't want to give it away, but probably 3 decades ago. And it's always stayed with me as a really cool way to separate your troubles so that it doesn't affect other people. Because when you come home in a bad mood, you're toxifying the whole house. It's kind of like you're taking a dump on your living room floor and everybody smells it, right? Not elegant, not fun, not even respectful, you know? In a lot of ways, when you have anger stuff and you're letting that affect the people that you love, they didn't ask for that. That's not consensual. And why bum them out? Why give them a very, very, thanks Charles, like stressful, intense thing that they can't do anything about. They can't do anything about the troubles that you're having at work or anything like that. So all it does is impact them in a negative way. And guess what? Then they get negative, and then they might snipe at you. And now you do have some energy in the house that's toxic and yucky, right? So a trouble tree, that is a really great little technique. And hi Elle. So basically, you can take that to any level that you want. It can be anything, can be your trouble tree. It doesn't even have to be outside of your house. So for me, thank you. That's what this little girl is about. She, if you notice, is very pink and she's very sparkly. And that basically means that she can take whatever you've got. If you're feeling negative or angry or frustration, just give it to her and let her hold it. It means resting place. Let her hold all your troubles. And then when your boss comes in, if there's something you can't do something about, just put it over there and let other people come and go in your life the way that, you know, with joy and openness and friendliness. And then when you do have something that you can do something about, such as, you know, some stress at work or something like that, set an appointment to deal with it. So even if that's just setting an appointment in your own self, if you find yourself getting stressed, say, okay, I'll deal with this at 5 o'clock. I'll deal with this after dinner. And when you set an appointment to deal with your stress and don't just let it just take over and run the show for you, you have such a much better way of handling it. So I've always loved the story of the trouble tree. I hope that that works for you in your life. And if you want a beautiful reminder to leave your troubles somewhere outside of the home where you can totally give it to something that will happily and joyfully embrace them and hold them for you. Yay, thank you. Then think about getting this little baby. And thank you very much. I'm sorry I'm a little bit sick. I'm getting a little bit of the flu. But I look forward to talking with you all later. Feel free to say anything you want in the comments. And if you're interested in more coaching tools and tips, just hit me up. I love doing coaching. You know I do. So aloha everybody and mahalo.